Hello everyone, this is Jack Frost with your weekly update for Nasdaq. Overall price has increased with a slight corrective movement that supports both Elliott Wave counts. Elliott Wave first, technical analysis last. On the main bullish weekly chart, cycle wave 4 is seen complete at this low, with cycle wave 5 now pulling price higher within grand supercycle wave 3. Price is overall increasing for primary wave 3 within cycle wave 5, primary wave 2 labeled complete at this low, primary wave 3 pulling price higher with a target calculated at 19588, the 1.618 Fibonacci ratio of primary wave 1, and within primary wave 3 no second wave corrective movement can move below its start at 12543.86. Additionally, a base channel is drawn around the current primary degree movements, drawing a line from the start of primary wave 1 to the end of primary wave 2 with a copy on the end of primary wave 1. Primary wave 3 is expected to break out of this base channel. If we do see a break above this channel with a full candlestick above and not touching, there will be increased confidence in primary wave 3 to pull price higher. On the bullish daily chart with the end of primary wave 1, just over here, we can see more detail for primary wave 2 subdividing as a complete double zigzag, currently with price increasing for the end of minor wave 1 with an intermediate wave 1 of primary wave 3. Within minor wave 1, minute wave 5 has a target calculated at 14443, where it would reach equality in length with minute wave 1, and a best fit channel is drawn around the current minute degree movements, where minute wave 5 may find resistance at the upper edge of this channel, and a break below this channel would see minor wave 1 and minute wave 5 complete, and minor wave 2 to pull price lower for a deeper correction. When minor wave 2 arrives, it cannot move below the start of minor wave 1 at 12543.86. On the weekly alternate chart, this wave count sees primary wave 2 within cycle wave 5 incomplete, currently continuing as a regular flat, though as the structure unfolds it may need to be relabeled. Intermediate wave B is labeled complete at this November 22nd high, though it can continue up to 2 times the length of intermediate wave A as an expanded flat. Intermediate wave C has a target calculated at 11959, where it would reach the 1.618 Fibonacci ratio of intermediate wave A. If this target is reached and price continues lower, we will use the secondary target where primary wave 2 would reach 11756, the 0.618 Fibonacci ratio of primary wave 1, and no part of primary wave 2 can move below the start of primary wave 1 at 10092.94. Overall cycle wave 5 is expected to pull price higher with a target calculated at 25197, where it would reach equality in length with cycle wave 3. And on the bullish daily chart with the end of primary wave 1 over here, we can see more detail for the incomplete regular flat labeled primary wave 2. With intermediate wave B complete at this high here, price is now expected to continue down for intermediate wave C, where it would reach these targets as mentioned on the weekly alternate chart. On the technical weekly chart, price has found resistance at 14250. Volume steadily declining as price increases, shows some weakness in the bullish movement. On balance, volume has no new range and gives no signal. ADX increasing with a bullish trend, with RSI and money flow both neutral and stochastics now overbought. As ADX now increases with a bullish trend, this trend is not yet extreme and is not currently in danger of ending. Overall, with this bullish trend, price may continue past resistance at 14250. On the technical daily chart, price has increased towards resistance at 14400, with overall declining volume as price rises, though with a slight push on some bullish candlesticks. On balance, volume currently has no new range and gives no signal. ADX is increasing with a bullish trend that is not yet extreme. RSI and money flow both neutral and stochastics overbought. Money flow exhibiting some bearish divergence, where money flow makes lower highs, where price makes higher highs. A corrective movement may occur soon to resolve this bearish divergence. And on the Nasdaq AD line, the AD line continues to make lower lows while price makes higher lows, continuing the long-term bearish divergence back to February 2023 and all the way back to 2009. That's all for me with your weekly update for Nasdaq. I hope everyone has a good week.